What is up, everybody? Today I'm doing a little something different. I normally do predictions, but we're doing a top 25 World Wildcard with my boy owam. owam, say hi.
Hello.
Um, what we're gonna do is he's gonna start us off, and we have 25, but 25 is kind of like our honorable mention, and then 24 because that's like half of 48 because there's 48 players. So we'll get right into it. owam, who do you got for 25?
So for 25, I was kind of impressed by their spring major. It was Realize. Now, I understand he's an APAC player, and he's not like there are definitely better players at this event that didn't make the list. But for what he does for his team, he had like a 90% goal participation at the major.
Okay, respect. Honestly, he played pretty well. I love Realize. I think he played pretty well, but I don't think I didn't put him out.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's why he's an honorable mention.
Yes, fair enough. 25, I put the man Senzo. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of you guys are gonna hate on me for these Mina picks, but I really do not watch Mina that much
I'm gonna hate on you.
other than like Rule One and Falcon. So I kind of threw them in there where I thought they'd be. If they're not in your right spot, you think I'm an idiot, then whatever. I don't care. It
I
is what it
think you're an
is.
idiot. No, it doesn't
Fair
matter.
enough, bro. Fair enough. I'm trying to figure out
You,
colors, bro. Okay.
so is your reasoning you just don't watch much Mina, so you don't know?
I don't know. I'm just lazy, bro. I watch
Okay, okay.
NADU. That's literally it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sometimes I'll watch like, yeah, that's about it. I don't watch anything else.
So do we
I
move on to the next one?
Yeah, you can go 24.
Okay, my 24 is Dorito.
Burrito.
Um, I don't think that G1's gonna do very well. So this is the highest I could like rationally put him because I don't think he's the best player.
Oh, that blue is too blue.
That's a good blue.
I'm trying to get the colors there.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, 24. 24, I got Brad.
Oh,
Um, Brad from Team Secret. I think people kind of forgot about Team Secret. They weren't at the last major. I do think they will definitely make a run. I hope. Saying this, I don't remember my entire bracket, but I think I had them qualifying. So hopefully I did. But I do think Brad and his teammates are very, very good, and I hope hopefully they do well at the Worlds.
yeah, no, Team Secret's definitely slept on. I think Sam is slept on, but at the same time, people like rate them high because they always have one team that does well.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people are going to be looking at Crew instead of Secret.
No, yeah, I
Uh,
agree with you. Crew's looking really, really good as well. But obviously, you can't forget about Secret.
exactly. So for my 24, I have Senzo.
I mean,
So
23.
I, or yeah, 23. Sorry, I have Senzo. So I'm not that far away from you, and I just Senzo. He's like the rock for their team. For Twisted Minds, Twisted Minds the third best team, and Mina like by far the third best team,
Yeah.
and he's that consistent player for them.
No, I agree. I think he's like out of all of them, he's like the only one I've actually ever watched. So I had to make
Yeah.
sure I put him on the list. I know he was getting a lot of like hype from like other casters. I'm taking their word for it. So not him, sorry, like his teammates. So I'm taking their word. But I do, and obviously I looked at like their Liquipedia and they're taking I think they beat fucking Falcons, so they're able to take games off good teams. So gotta give them props for that. 23. I got the man. I have nothing against this man. So they kicked my favorite player for this man, and he's a great player, but he's not Mark.
He's
But yeah,
not Mark.
always good. He did well when he was on Oxygen. I think they got like top eight at major. Always a really really solid player, very mechanical,
Oli is an
very slept
insane
on.
player, just not the team for him, you know?
Yeah, I think he's very slept on. I feel like if he finds that team, he'll definitely pop off. But
Hmm.
we'll see what happens in the future for him, right?
Right. So my next one, my 22, I believe it's somebody that you've played in ranked, LCT.
Oh my, yes, I have played LCT in ranked.
I think LCT is the best
LCT
player
is
on his
pink.
team,
Really?
and yeah, I do. At least from like watching game and play at the last major, he looked the best to me, and I like I told you before this started, I have Game and Gladiators almost qualifying for Worlds. Now, sure, one of the teams they beat is SSA, but that still pads the stats.
You tripping, bro? You tripping? all right, respectable LCT. I think he's good, but I know that he's literally just got dropped from his team. He's playing Worlds and that's it. But
Hmm.
honestly, I'm not gonna cap, bro. If I was LCT and I made a fucking game, if I qualified for Gamers A, bro, and they're kicking me, man, fuck those guys, bro. Dude, that's so much fucking money, bro. You are
So does he
actually
not get to
criminal.
play Gamers 8?
No, he's not playing Gamers 8. Dude,
Oh,
that's actually fucking criminal.
that is, yeah.
Bro, at least let him play Gamers Day with you guys. Like, yo, come on, OSM. Do better. All right. 22, I got SMW. Another one of those guys on Twisted Mind. Like, oh shit. I don't know him. Don't look at that. I don't know him 100%. I just know, like, obviously Twisted Minds are doing good. I think they're going to do well. But I don't have, like, that much, what's it called? Information on them. I guess I'm kind of just going off casters and Liquipedia. So hopefully you don't hate
Right.
anything that's too low for him. So I'm sorry. I can't please everybody.
So I take it you have Twisted Minds making it through Swiss.
Yeah.
Okay. My next one, 21, I have Cash.
Ash.
No, I
Damn.
wasn't.
Damn. You
I
put him. Holy shit. Okay.
I was
Playing.
not impressed with him at the major. There's him and one other player that's gonna surprise you
Oh shit.
here real soon, but I just wasn't surprised. Like I wasn't happy with his performance. I thought he performed the worst on his team, and most of the time when Moise was getting scored on, it was off a Cash mistake.
Oh god.
I mean, there were plenty of Joyo mistakes as well, but I just feel like Joyo brought more to the table.
All right. No comment. Ooh. This you'll see. You'll see why I say no comment on that. 21. I got Dorito. My man Dorito said he was also.
Okay.
He was on. He was on G1. I don't. I mean, I'm spoiled now if you didn't watch the other prediction video, but I didn't have G1 making it through. They kind of like stopped playing from what I heard. I don't know if it's 100% true, but I heard they just completely stopped playing the game and they were trying out different thirds. So I don't know how well that's going to go for them on the main event. Maybe they'll pop off the peak. I don't know, but I think Drew is a great player, but I think he's not the best player on that team.
Hmm. I agree. Um, Next up, I kind of gave a little love to Team Secret KV1. He is again kind of that consistent player for Team Secret. He doesn't do too much flashy, which you would think he does with his from his one's gameplay, but like what he does is very vital to his team, and it's easy to overlook him. But I think the necessities, like players that play like that, really come out on LAN, like Rise or Vatira. They're not super flashy. They just do what they need to do.
No, I agree with
What?
you. I agree with you. I just, dude, my list. You'll see. You'll understand why I'm laughing when I'm done.
Okay.
You'll
Yeah,
understand.
because no, I feel like you put a lot of things I put low, high.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's why I'm laughing. I agree with you though. I think Kayvon's a really really good player. He played well at Worlds last year. With the majors he did make, he plays well. A really really good ones player. He'll show up, 100%. For 20, I got the man. I feel like it's kind of slept on. I don't really see him in many people's lists. Ixo. I think Ixo is very very good. I don't know. I just Oxygen obviously hasn't done very well, as much as we thought they would when they lost, Rise. But they're
Hmm.
still a solid team. I wouldn't, I didn't have them making it through, but I wouldn't be surprised if they make it through and make a crazy run because they have that ability to.
See, I'm huge on Ixo, and I'm sure I've talked to you about how much I love Ixo, and I just you said what you heard about what is it G1. I heard the
Yeah,
same thing about Oxygen, where they're not really scrimming anymore. So it's just hard for me to rate anybody on that team.
yeah. No, I agree. I'm kind of just going off like I don't know. Never mind.
No, you're
And no
good,
way, no way I phrase this is gonna make it look any better. Okay, so I'm
bro.
not
I
even gonna
mean,
try.
He's still not a bad pick.
Yeah,
He's a good player.
yeah. All right. Oh, you number 19, brother.
Okay, this one you're not going to like. You're not going to appreciate how low it is. CRR.
Hey, bro, it's not that bad.
I would say he's probably in your top 5, but the thing is, from
Sure.
what I watched, the sure, okay, I winter major,
Oh wait,
he
he's in it.
he was just like touching the ball away from his team. He was getting so many useless touches. It just felt like he was being counterproductive.
No, I mean I understand. I think maybe he had a bad major. He didn't do very bad at like his last majors. Maybe it was just the spring, but I know did they qualify for winter or fall? I
Uh,
know they qualified for one of them beforehand, but they looked solid. I think it was the winter major they qualified,
it
and he looked
was the
pretty
winner. They
solid.
qualified,
Yeah,
yeah.
he didn't look too bad at the winter major, so I
No, he
can't.
looked good at the winner. He just at the spring,
Yeah,
he just didn't. He looked
yeah,
antsy.
yeah. Number 19, I got Chicago,
Hmm.
and you know I love G2. I really, really want them to make a crazy run. Like I'm praying for them. At least Jay Naps had a good run before he retires, which I think he's probably gonna after the season. But I don't know. I'm not Jay Naps, but I just want to see G2 make a good run. I do think G Chicago has been a still a really, really good player. Um, I think G2 when if they can really click, hopefully they can get that last crazy run for them. But it's kind of just up to if they decide to play well. Because
Yeah.
this whole season they really haven't shown anybody anything. So
Yeah, it kind of really does just feel like if they decide to play well or
yeah,
not. But
I still think they're good enough to definitely make it through Swiss, obviously. But after that, that's a question mark.
yeah, I think they're a little bit of a stale team now. Like they need something to change.
Yeah,
Okay, 18. I have Amphis.
Amphis. Okay,
He's what team is that? Is that Power?
power.
Yeah. I don't know.
What
I
color
have
should I
so
use for them? Green. I think I'm gonna use green.
sure. Use like a darker green. Nah, that's fine.
I use
You can
dark
see
green.
it. As long as you can see it, it's fine.
That's good. Uh,
Uh
okay, I just gotta remember which one that is.
okay. I don't have too much on Amphis, I'm gonna be honest. He's a good player. That's about it. And I have his team making it through
Hey,
Swiss.
18. I also got an Aussie boy. I got Fever.
Oh, nice.
I think Fever is the best player in Australia. I think if you disagree
I
with
would
me, you're an
agree.
idiot.
I would
Um,
agree.
I wanted to put Amphis on there, but I probably would have put him like 26, honestly. Yeah, I got Fever. Fever is just cracked. That man, he's always playing really, really well. So you can't sleep on Fever.
Right. Now I have Atomic with a K.
Yeah, okay.
So I think he's the best player on G. Well, not the best player. I think Oli's the best player, but I have Atomic here. I think he's going to be the best player on LAN for G1. That's a little bit of a spoiler, but like at the last LAN, he seemed to be doing everything for at the last LAN they were at. He did everything for G1. It seemed, except offensively, Mark was doing a lot of demos and being aggressive, but Atomic was very flashy, and it was
Yeah,
impressive what he could do.
Atomic is a very, very strong offensive player.
Hmm.
Like that man can get you fucking goals single handedly. That's what I like about Atomic. Is very, very good on the offensive side, and he was able to flourish in winter with him, Mark Adrito. Which I mean, I'm not like I said, I'm not like super crazy analyst, but a lot of times I see all these people they're like forming like these super teams where it's like it's three super mechanical players, and I feel like it's not gonna work out as well as you think it will. Just
Ever
yeah,
does.
because how people play. I don't know. I feel like people just because somebody has a lot really really good mechanics, they kind of like ignore all of like the other shit they're messing up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's one thing Rocket League as a whole has kind of like misses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like people, they're just kind of like gifted because you're so mechanical that you can recover fast enough to make up for most of your mistakes.
Yeah.
But like at some point, you aren't able to. You're
Yeah.
not fast enough because the game is moving faster.
Yeah. Like I said, I think comics really, really well, but I don't. A lot of times, I don't see like three super, aggressive players are always gonna do well.
Right.
So 17, I got AJG.
Okay.
Um, obviously, he missed. Is it all caps? I don't remember. Hopefully, it's whatever. But obviously, he had that one blunder where he kind of missed that open net that basically give them
Hmm.
the win against Vitality. But other than that, dude, he played fucking amazing the entire
He
tournament,
played amazing. He
and
was the most impressive
it
player
is
for me on Complexity.
it is
Just
criminal to not put him, you know, up, on the list.
well,
I think he deserves to be in the top 25.
Well, this was just one event.
Hey man,
I'll do my
just
PS.
wait
We
to
gotta see another event. We gotta see him
wait
at
till you see
Worlds.
my number one, bro.
Okay,
All
next
right.
I got TRK.
Oh,
Um,
wait, did I forget? Okay, I did. I thought I forgot the.
uh, most consistent player on the Falcons, and I mean, I think we can all agree the Falcons should get through Swiss, and like all of the players on Falcons would say that TRK is the man. He is who they look to when they need something. But I think he's gonna like just facilitate his teammates more so than actually do everything, you know?
Yeah, I think TRK is a freaking great player. My whole thing with Falcons, I haven't seen him perform well. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah.
haven't done anything since spring major last year. Like every tournament they've been in, they've not gotten top eight. They haven't got a top eight since spring. They got top two. Like they've
Stale.
gotten 12th, and 12th every time. Like they're not showing me anything, you know. And it's like I can't just be like, oh yeah, they're gonna make a good run because I don't know. They haven't, their last good run was fucking in sprint last year, you know. G2 made fucking the finals last year, and look how good they're doing, you know. So
Hmm.
it's like, yeah, I can't put all my cards on Falcons just yet. I really think Rule One will go way farther than Falcons will, 100% in my
Yeah,
opinion.
I agree. I think Rule 1 is better.
Yeah. And my 16, I got Knight.
Knight?
Knight. Knight. I like Secret. I don't know if you know this. Obviously, also I'm a Secret fan. I think they're a very underrated team. I like Knight. I like Brad. I think Brad's on the team. Hopefully, I think I'm
Uh,
missing somebody. Oh yeah, KV1 Knight. KV1. Sorry, I like KV1. I like Knight. KV1.
Brad is on crew.
Yeah, Brad's on crew. My bad.
Knight KV1 sad is Team Secret.
Yeah, so I like Knight. You know, obviously they didn't make the last major. I don't know if they made winner. I think they did. Maybe I don't know, but they're definitely very very good team. Shouldn't be slept on. He's a good player.
Yeah, Knight is a very he's Knight and Sad are both consistent players, and they're like their entire team is a consistent team. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say about them. They're good. They're all good. Next up, I got Hoxer.
Ooh.
Um, he's such a consistent player, and he's a very good facilitator. He knows what to do for his teammates. He's just great at getting assists, and I think that he will do better. Like I think he will really show it on land what he's capable of.
Yeah, I think SSG got a lot of proof this tournament,
Hmm.
especially because they didn't do so well and I one seed in spring. So I hope
Right.
they step up and win some fucking games because NA's in the mud, bro. We in the mud.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just fucking killed that bug, bro. All right, I murdered him. At 15, I got JNaps.
Okay. Higher than
Um,
Chicago?
yeah, I got JNaps higher than Chicago. I always put Chicago over JNaps, but I'm gonna switch it up this year. I think JNaps, he's one of the most underrated players still, even though he's been in the league for like 2,000 years. Um,
He is the pillar of consistency, let's be
yes,
honest.
and I still think he's a guy that I really hope G2 can make a huge run and win worlds. I don't think they will, but I hope they can.
Okay, so for 14, I got Chicago.
Chicago.
Now, yeah, I mean, kind of leaping off your J Naps pick, like, and you picked Chicago earlier. Like G2, we know they can do it. They just have to prove it. And I think we did a prediction on your Twitch at one point, and I didn't put Chicago on the list, and he was a top 10 player at the LAN. So I got to make sure that I get him on the list this time.
Respectable. I think Chicago's a great player.
Hmm.
Obviously, I talked a lot about G2, but he's obviously one of the keys, and I'm doing well. On how well he's playing. If he's playing well,
Right.
they're unstoppable. But like obviously, all have to be playing well, but he's one of the main factors. All right, number 14.
Hmm.
I got Comic with a K. As I kind of we kind of talked about this earlier about how he's very very good offensively and he can score a lot of goals. I guess there's much to go into that because we already kind of talked about him. So
Yeah.
Comic at
So
14.
do you have the entire G1 team in this list and you don't have them making it through Swiss?
All right, bro. My bad. My
Just
bad.
like, hey.
Hey, it is what it
Um,
is. I think I have
13.
him going 1-3.
At 13, I got Banana Head. Um,
Oh, I
he's
forgot that motherfucker existed. I'm not gonna lie.
he's the best player on Power, or not on Power, on Pioneers. Now I don't have Pioneers making it through Swiss, but I think I wanted to at least get one of their players on this list, and Banana Head is the player that would make the list.
No disrespect, Banana Head. I love you.
Such a great name.
I just,
Best name in Pro
I
Rocket
can't.
League.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just like only looked at Fever. um, yeah, I respect. I think Banana Head definitely is the best player on Pioneers. I just, like I said, I don't really see anything from Pioneers. They never really do good on land. They always do terrible. They always just bomb out. So I just, yeah, I can't. I don't really expect much from them. Maybe if they'll probably be like a SSA team, or maybe they'll. I don't know. Assuming they'd beat a fucking APAC team, but APAC's looking strong, and Areli's looking good. Bird's looking good. Obviously, Kami's looking good. That'll be a a good series for him.
hmm
13. I got. I think the most gas name in the league, bro. The best name, Venom. I
Oh.
love Venom. I'm a Marvel fan. I like Venom.
hmm
I literally don't know anything about him. I just saw Jorby and Achieves put him very, very high on their list. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna listen to them. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Venom, you have a dope name. Good luck.
That's great reasoning. At number 12, I got Archie. Um, he is
Achieves.
still a top player, I'd say, in EU. But the team, I don't think he has the team to prove it right now. And I think he is the most consistent player on their team by far. And I would say that he is probably the best player on the team as well.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you on that. I think Archie's definitely the best player on. He's the best player on any team he goes on. Let's be real here.
Well,
All right, other
he
than
teamed
like
with Exotic, didn't he? No, wait, no, Exotic took his place.
he teamed with Mesa and Relating Wave last year.
Yeah, he was on Simper before that
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
With like, yeah.
Number 12, I got Rufinho. I honestly, I think Rufinho's a great player. Hit it, recruited really well, and what's it called? Winner. Do I think they will do it again? No. I do think they will make it out of. I think they'll make it out of Swiss, but I don't think they'll make it very. I don't think they'll make top 8 in Worlds.
Crew, I ha- Crew was so close to making it out of Swiss for me, but they just happened to go into SSG on the last round. But if they made it through Swiss, Drafinho would have absolutely been on my list.
Yeah.
Just because he didn't make it through Swiss, I couldn't find space for two of their players.
That's funny. I feel like just because we have not had him going through Swiss, he didn't put him in, but I just didn't give a shit. I thought all
Yeah.
G1's team, and I had him going 1 and 3.
Oh
That's kind
well.
of funny. That's kind of funny. You can't lie. All right.
So number 11, you mentioned him earlier. You said it would be criminal to not put him on this list. You want to take a guess?
AJG.
AJG.
Good boy.
He was I would say the best player for complexity at the spring major, except for the one blunder that you already mentioned. We don't need to mention it again. But he was looking so good, and I think he'll do it again.
I 100% agree with you. I hope he pops off again, and the complexity makes a good run. Definitely, they definitely have the capability to. 11. I got you. Put him down farther. I laughed at it at CR.
hmm
CR 11. He's just ever since he joined complexity, other than fall. In fall, he kind of struggled, but winter, spring, he's looked really, really good, and
Oh,
I expect him to make another run here
yeah, no,
too.
since he's joined, complexity has looked great. I just
Yeah,
wasn't impressed with him at the last major. Other than that, he's
yeah,
looked great.
yeah.
Next up, I got Juicy. He,
Juicy. Oh,
yeah,
juicy.
the Frenchman Juicy for Team Moist or Moist Esports, whatever it is. But like, you can't not put him on the list. He's French. That's how it works.
I guess I'm a juicy hater, bro.
No, he was the most consistent player for them at the last Milan, I believe.
I think it was more of that they didn't keep Astral. That was kind of why I was just like, but you know, it is what it is. I think he's a good player as well, but I'm kind of cringe. So yeah,
You know, they replaced Astral with Cash, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Imagine else you saw a team Cash, Astro, Joyoff. That
They're
team would have
just
been fire.
pre-jumping each other
Yeah,
every
that's
time
what
they
I'm
can.
saying. It would have been pre-jump galore. God, it would have been fun as fuck to watch though. Can't lie.
Who you got at 10?
10. Joreuz. I think Joreuz is obviously really, really good. Uh, son of a bitch, bro.
Or is a bug?
I didn't even have these guys making it to fucking through Swiss.
And you have all of them again?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
By the way, I kind of threw this list together in a matter of like 2 minutes, so you gotta give me some kind of slack. But
Yeah. Hey, it happens.
it's what it is. Joreuz, obviously, he's fucking Joreuz. He lost to Blake. I beat Blake. That means I'm better than Joreuz. So yeah, I put him at 10.
So true. I don't know. I've never liked Urias on LAN. I always thought that he threw on LAN, so I couldn't find space.
Damn.
Maybe like if this was like a top 35 list, but
He's like, then I'll maybe put him at 35.
yeah, I'll
That's,
think about it.
that's criminal. Bro would have put like, bro put LCT
I
over
would
Joreuz.
put yeah, I'd put the entire Game and Gladiators team above him.
Bro put LCT above Joreuz. Bro put Realize. Look, I love Realize and LCT, but they put Realize and LCT over Joreuz.
Okay, but Urias basically owned goals on LAN, let's be honest.
Dude,
He
he didn't
like
do too
hits
bad.
it
They got
off his
top four,
he
top eight.
hits it off his own backboard and leaves it.
Top four, top eight,
Anyways,
bro.
top
Top four,
9 I
top eight.
got 9 I got Venom. Um
Venom.
you said earlier you didn't know much about him. I'll be honest, I don't know much about him, but from what I've watched of Mina, he's who I've been most impressed with on Twisted Minds. Um so I think he'll do pretty well. And I think with like Senzo next to him who has experienced lands, like RLCS lands and whatnot, he'll be able to like help Venom in this. I think he's gonna come out and really pop off.
Respectable, you know what I said about him, so I can't really say anything else to that. But all right, number 9. I got Burger King foot lettuce. Okay, I actually have
Oh,
cash.
oh, well,
Um,
it's a
yeah,
little bit
that's
of a
also why
difference.
I was laughing earlier because you had
9 and
cash at
21.
21. I think Cash is crazy. I think he's crazy when he pulls out like a random ass car and he just pops off with it. So you gotta respect Cash. I think he's a great player. Definitely he's very hardworking. I heard he's pretty toxic, but we're all a little toxic when we play Rocket League, so can't really blame him.
See, that's why they can't have Astral and Cash on the same team because they're both toxic to their
Real,
teammates.
real. You're not wrong. Actually, I don't know it. I don't know. I'm not friends with him sadly, so
That's
I
true.
don't got the insight. I don't have many friends.
Bro, just DM him like you did Alu.
Yeah, true.
He'll respond. He'll tell you
Yeah,
he's watching a movie or
yeah.
something.
Dude, we saw
At
Alu again. We
number,
saw Alu again, and we asked him how the movie was, and he had no idea what we were talking about. I was like,
he had no
fuck,
idea.
bro.
He already forgot about
He
Astral.
said I don't know, bro. That's what he said, and then he left. And I was like, damn. All right,
At number 8, I got Sad.
sad. Oh,
Sad. Another Team Secret player, and I've always watched Mina, and I looked at Sad, and I always thought he's going to do big things, and I think this is when he finally proves it. I
all
was
right,
always
fair enough.
impressed by Sad, and
I like sad. I
that's all
like
I have to
sad.
say about him.
I like sad. All right, number 8. I got his brother, KB1. I think KB1's one of my favorite players, and Sam.
The
So I
third
kind of put him
time that
very,
we've
very high.
put teammates next to each other.
Dude, we can feel each other, bro. I feel you.
Every time we do the same region, they're on the same team.
That's cap.
Oh, except for oh wait, no, I'm tripping. I'm struggling to see this.
You're
I'm
capping,
lying to
bro.
you.
You're lying.
No.
All
Anyways,
these
we
guys
put
are.
them real close.
Yeah, we're close, but not too close, bro.
Yeah, whatever. You
Maybe
know what I
one's
mean.
go. I saw talked about him earlier. I'm not gonna give him a salute. We love him. Good luck. You got it, bro. Prove me right.
Number 7, you talked about him earlier. Best player in OCE, Fever.
Okay, what?
What?
Oh, okay, explain. Look, I love Fever,
Okay.
but there's.
So any team that I have making it through Swiss, I tried to put at least 2 players on here, and I put like I said, Amphis is at 18. He's relatively low on the list, but Fever is really gonna pop off. He's gonna like prove why OCE deserves 2 major spots. Uh, he is the best player. There's nothing like in Mina or oh my gosh, in OCE, there's nothing else to say about him.
I agree with you, and he's the best player. But 7,
Okay,
that's
I mean,
you have fever over
he's gonna carry
literally
his team.
everybody at the
He's
list.
going to carry his team. If he's carrying his team out of Wildcard, he deserves top 10 in Wildcard.
Okay. No, I understand. I think fever is really really good. So I'm not fully hating any. I'm confused.
I
Good, we can agree to disagree, right?
yeah, that's true.
All right, number 7. I got Kirk. Derek
Perk.
Kirk.
Mhm.
I think he's the best player on. Wait, I don't think he's. I think he's the second best player on Falcons. I think he's the second best player on Falcons.
No, he can be the best player and not be the highest rated. You know what I'm saying?
Um, I think he did really good. Obviously, last year's spring, you know, they still won most of the. I think I'm pretty sure they still won most of the regionals this year. So can't disrespect him. You know, they missed one major. They're here at the Worlds. They'll probably do some damage. Hopefully, I hope they do damage. They might not. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah,
Number 6, I got drops.
drops. Oh,
This one's probably gonna confuse you, isn't it?
I didn't even put that guy on my list.
But I liked what I saw from him at the last major he was at. Um, he had some great passes. He was like flying up to the backboard, he was like pre-jumping shots to the backboard and hitting them straight down. It was kind of nuts to watch. And I expect him to do it again.
Yeah, I don't know anything about drops, so yeah, good luck. I agree with you, bro. I trust you on this one. This is where I was laughing. Number 6, I got Archie.
Archie. I mean Archie and 12, like Archie 6 and 12, like Archie's a good player.
I just thought it was funny because I have all 3 of their players on this
Yeah.
team, and I don't even make no sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, Archie has 6. You know, Archie's fucking cracked.
No, so they're all
Um,
gonna individually pop off, but they're not gonna play as a team,
yeah.
so they're gonna lose.
I think Archie's
Yeah.
cracked, but I think he's kind of cringe. Like I just everything he does, I actually want to like bleach my eyes.
No, yeah. I wouldn't say I would want to bleach my eyes, but I can agree.
Like he's so cringe. I'm not even trying to be mean, but he's not a real person. Is what I'm trying to
Archie.
say. He's an NPC. He literally created a thing called NPC where he like sees who's NPC. I think he's an NPC.
I don't know
No
what you're
hate to
going on
Archie.
about, but
No
I'll
hate to
like
Archie. I love you, Archie. But yeah. All right, number 5. Why you
number
making me
5. I got
robot?
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Now it's a very
Oh,
debatable pick because Arsenal
oh,
could be 25. He could have not
oh.
made this list, or he could be top 5. He's a very inconsistent player, and if he's not on, like if he's not, there's reasons that he might not be on your list. You know, he doesn't need to be.
Dude,
Did you make Juicy red?
oh, I did. My bad. Good,
You're
good
good.
looks. Good looks. Dude,
Um,
commas are screaming at me right now. They're like, you fucking idiot. Lucy's European. You can't take another Frenchman from us. Yeah, like, I see it. Me and
hey,
my
we
5
want him.
viewers.
We'll take all the French if we can.
Real.
Not really, but
All right. I think like I said, I think Arsenal's. You know, you'll see, but I think Arsenal's really really good. I rate him very very highly, and I'm just gonna say this now. I completely forgot to put him on my list. I literally said his name
like
and I just didn't write it down. So Arsenal, I'm sorry.
no, Arsenal is one of the most inconsistent players in North America, so it make like he could just bomb out. But
But I didn't forget his teammate, baby. LJ, yeah, put LJ at 5. LJ's, I think, gets more like opportunities now that Daniel's not with him, and he really shows just how good he is. You know, I think LJ's a great player.
I wait, let me guess your top 4 though. I
All
don't
right,
know
all
the
right,
order, but I'm
No,
gonna
no, no, no,
guess
no, no,
them.
no, 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 no,
No?
no.
Okay.
You can guess my top 3, not top 4.
Okay. Well, my fourth, let me tell you about the bull. The I can't do it.
Let me
It's a
tell you
CJ
about the
thing.
ball.
The bull. Um
Baseball.
I don't know. I wasn't too impressed. Like, okay, sure, he was very good at the last major, but like, it's the bull, it's the moral. You gotta put him up here, you know?
Yeah, trust me, I know the bull. You don't gotta tell
The
me about the
bull.
bull. I
All right,
agree. That's all I'm gonna say. I
you
agree.
agree.
You'll see why. Um, number 4, I got the most iconic, one of the most iconic lines from Johnny Boy. What? I got Ahmed. Oh, I think he's the best player
Wait,
in Mina
I
still.
think we have the same top four, just in a different order or teams. But
Uh, maybe. But yeah, I got Ahmed at top four. You know, he's Ahmed.
okay.
And he's always plays well land, plays well online. He's
So
Ahmed.
if we have the same top three, I'm not gonna guess because I think we have the same like
Okay.
same ones coming up here. But at three, I have Ahmed. I've always been huge on Ahmed. Um, I'm sure I'm biased towards him. He's not the best player on Falcons. Uh,
Wait,
I don't think he's what,
wait. You say he's not the best player on Falcons?
but I think he's the best player on LAN.
Okay. Fair. Fair. Okay. Bro, actually, I have no idea what your thing is not. Wait. Yeah, I do. Never mind. Now your last two are. I know what I'm saying. I don't know what I think. Eh. Okay, actually, I do know exactly what your last order is. All right, number three. You know, you can just guess my last three. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna guess my own, and it's gonna give it away.
Okay, fine. Number three, I got Atomic. Let's just see.
Okay.
You know, he's Atomic. GT looks shit. Hopefully he does good and they win. Nothing more to say. He's
Okay.
definitely the
Well,
best player on
my
G2.
number two is Joyo, and I
Yo,
think that's your number two as well.
yeah, it is my number two. Yo, as Chimako would say. I love Chimako. Don't take that. I love you, Chimako.
But I mean, he was popping off at the last major.
I don't even know
Like
who your number one is. Oh wait, I
he
do
was like
now. Never
triple
mind.
flip resetting, and he was like uh, bumping cars to continue air dribbles. Bro was going crazy. Hey, hey,
Am I right?
what if I told you it was virtual? So, no, it's atomic.
Of course, Atomic, bro.
And yours is the bull.
Yeah, it's the bull. Let me tell you about the bull.
The bull.
Let me tell you about the bull.
I tell me about the bull then.
He's just the bull, dude. He's fucking crazy. I played him in ranked one time. I really didn't. But yeah, he's really, really good. I played him in ranked. He's really good.
Yeah,
He's
honestly,
definitely the best player in complexity. One of the best players in NA. You have to. If you don't play him top three,
the
you're a criminal.
best player to ever come out of Sam.
Yeah,
I am not,
100%.
but
Other than
I'm.
me, but yeah, best player to come out of
That's
Sim.
so true. I played
But
him in ranked as well with camo.
yeah,
Oh,
he's
it
pretty
was
good,
brutal.
but it
We
wasn't
lost
as good.
37-2.
All right, bro. Okay, you're trolling. Okay, Joya. I didn't say anything, but I had Joya too. I think Joya always he struggled his first like game on land, and then he's a dog. Joya's got that
He's a
dog in
dog.
him. I think he'll do very well,
Hmm.
especially when he hits the Gwitty. All right, I'm cringe. I'm cringe. Never mind. I'm done. All right, that's my list. Anything else you want to say about Atomic? Sorry. Are you?
Um, I mean, he's just the best player on G2. There's nothing else to say. He's better than JNabs in Chicago.
Real?
Smile.
Actually, I was thinking about putting him number one, but I just decided not to. We'll do that him or Raise Bull.
It's funny how like different our lists are, and then we get to the top four, and it's the same
It's
ones.
basically, yeah, it's just in different orders. You didn't put LJ on your list?
No, I didn't. I think LJ's I think he's gonna do the worst at the land for
Are you
SSG.
kidding me? This motherfucker did he put Realize over LJ? Y'all seen this? Y'all seen this?
No, hey.
I put LJ number five. And you didn't even put him on your
Okay,
list.
okay, and you put all of G1 over Arsenal.
Yeah, but I forgot about Arsenal. That's different. I'm not gonna lie. I
You
probably would have
put
put. I would have put Arsenal like 18. I'm not gonna lie. I
did
completely
you put
forgot.
all of G1 over Hoxer as well?
Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough. But hey, my bad, bro. I messed up. Sorry, Arsenal. You would be 18. I completely forgot you were. I literally said your name. You could ask. Oh, I literally said Arsenal's name, and I just didn't write it down, and then I
No,
just kept going.
before the video, he was asking me like we were just talking about random players, and we were talking about how inconsistent Arsenal was, and he just didn't put Arsenal down.
Yeah. I'm sorry. My bad. On me. Yeah. So that's our list. I had fun. Owam. Any last thoughts you want to say?
Tell us who has a better list in the comments.
Yes, type owam's cringe if he has a better list, and then type camo is a go if I have a better list.
Hey, can we like
But
can
you
we
got
just like
actually,
say who's better? But like if you want to say OM is cringe, it's okay.
yeah,
Just don't say
just let us
Cam was
know.
the goat.
Just let us know. It doesn't matter, you know.
Okay.
Let us know who had the better list. Me personally, I think it was me. Then I forgot Arsenal, but you know, it is what it is.
Just Photoshop them in.
It's for
Just just like
Big 26
extend
Arsenal.
your list.
Yeah,
Put them at
please put him like right here.
yeah. Can we put LJ at the bottom of mine
Yeah, no,
and
no.
then Yoda's under him?
Yeah, we'll put LJ right under realize so that everybody can
Yeah,
see
yeah, yeah.
that.
Exactly.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is 42 minutes long and be a banger. So, peace.